Hi, I'm Attorney General Jason Miyares for the Commonwealth of Virginia. But before I was Attorney General, I was a Virginia Beach boy. I went to elementary school here, went to high school here. My wife was born and raised here. And even though my main office is in Richmond, Virginia, this is still the place we call home. Now, that's why Virginia Beach is so important to me. Virginia Beach is not just a place on a map, it's a place in my heart, and I want to see it grow and thrive. Now, here is a problem. We have some individuals that are pushing for a change to our system, taking away your voice and your vote. Now, growing up in Virginia Beach, you used to always be able to vote for every member of city council. They were all elected citywide. And then candidly, some politicians in Richmond decided to change or attempt to change the law to actually take away your voice. They went from allowing you to vote for every member of city council and all the things that city council decides on, your school budget, the police force. They decided to limit from you voting for everyone to just one. They decided to go to a 10-1 ward system. So suddenly, Virginia Beach voters went from voting for everyone to just whoever was in their district. And that meant you were disenfranchised. They actually limited the number of elected officials that you could vote for. It means 156,000 Virginia Beach residents every year are effectively disenfranchised. Something's popping up on city council that's on your radar that have you gravely concerned. If that year your ward is not up for a vote, you don't have a voice. And it's not just on city council. It also affects our entire school board. It means our school board members are now elected by a ward system and erasing the old system, which meant as a Virginia Beach resident, I could also vote for every member of our school board. And as someone that has had all three of his daughters go through our school system, I can tell you our school board races are so important. And so I'm a passionate believer in a 7-3-1, a modified system that allows Virginia Beach voters to have a greater voice, not the 10-1 system that actually limits your voice, because the best cure for democracy is more democracy. And we believe in giving you that precious right to vote and to have that voice. Now, the modified 7-3-1 has had a lot of legal questions, and I want to help answer them for you. Now, there's been some questions, well, does the 7-3-1 plan violate the Voting Rights Act? So the Voting Rights Act protects individual civil rights at the ballot box. And we have both federal law, Federal Voting Rights Act, and a state law, Virginia Voting Rights Act. Now, I'm honored as Attorney General in my Civil Rights Division. We enforce both of those in Virginia. We believe every Virginian should have that voice, that most precious gift, that gift of voting. And our analysis in the Attorney General's office is absolutely the 7-3-1 plan, the modified plan, is in full compliance both with federal law and state law. We want to make sure you're ensured as you go to the ballot box that you know a 7-3-1 protects our citizens' civil rights. Because the reality with the 7-3-1 plan is it creates potentially 3 minority-majority districts. So it also ensures the voices of minority voters in Virginia Beach for their city council members. And as the first Hispanic ever elected statewide, the first Cuban American to hold this position, the first child of an immigrant ever elected as Attorney General, I'm a firm believer that the full fabric of our community needs to cross that finish line together. The 7-3-1 plan does exactly that. And so when I step back and I look at a lot of issues that we're facing this fall, probably as a Virginia Beach resident, none are more important in many ways about the future of the city that I've called home for decades as the 7-3-1 plan that we have potential. So I am voting no on 10-1 because I don't believe in removing the voice of the voters. I believe in empowering voters, and that's why as the Attorney General of Virginia, and most importantly, as a Virginia Beach resident, I'm so proud to stand with the voice of the voters, giving them that a voice, and voting no on 10-1. Restore your voice, restore your vote.